Next thing we're going to do, we're going to prep now for lunch ideas, okay? So for this one, let me reset the camera. Now for this one, what you're going to need, start off, about a pound of chicken, a pound to 2 pounds, whatever you prefer. This is organic. There is no steroids in this. It's a very organic, no hormones or anything like that added. You can get this at Walmart. It's great chicken, a great brand, extremely healthy for you. So I recommend it. Price isn't too bad, $14.79. Then we've got 2 more of the eggs here. Okay, again, that's the brand that I prefer to use myself. They're a little bit more expensive, but not too bad. A head of lettuce. A second head of lettuce. And a third type of lettuce. Next, you're going to need a pan to cook everything. Okay, so we're going to be cooking the chicken first. So, we're going to grab a larger type of pan here with a lid. Now the eggs that we have here, we have 24 of them. We're actually going to hard boil these eggs. We're going to start prepping this. Again, I'll speed it up, and then I'll kind of show you what the outcome looks like once we're done. Okay, and there are a few tricks of the trade. If you don't know anything about hard boiling eggs, you don't want to technically put that many eggs in a pan. It makes them a little bit harder to cook, but that's alright. I've done it plenty of times, so I know what I'm doing. But you really add about 8 eggs or so, 8 to 12. Put enough water in there to cover the eggs up. And then also if you add vinegar and a little bit of salt to the water, there's a specific amount. I don't know. I don't measure it anymore. I just pour it. But if you add vinegar and salt, whenever you know you have a really hard time peeling eggs, it's just a pain in the butt. By putting vinegar in the water, it actually helps those peel a lot easier. So that way, you crack it, you peel it, and the entire shell just comes off. It's simple. I've even seen people crack both ends and then blow the egg right out of the shell into their hand. It's really impressive. I can't do it, but I can make it easy to peel. So don't forget that. But go ahead, turn those on. Okay, now that I got the eggs boiling, which will take about 12 minutes, plus it'll take about another 5 for the water really to get to warmed up at that point. We've got 12 minutes left on our breakfast eggs. We're going to go ahead and prep the chicken. Now, I do the chicken a little bit differently. I like it to cook quickly because I don't like taking a whole lot of time prepping food. I'm busy, so I like to spend about an hour, get it all taken care of, and then bam, I'm done the rest of the week. So to make my chicken cook a whole lot faster, what I do is I actually cut the chicken breast in half, okay? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, once you got your chicken fully cut up and prepared, you can kind of see the big pile of chicken here. Yummy! Okay, so we got that prepped. Our eggs are freaking out. Okay, we got our eggs boiling here. So now for the next thing that we're going to want to do, we get the eggs going. We need to get the pan prepped to start grilling or cooking the chicken here. So get some more Pam. Now the eggs here, I didn't really time, so I don't know how much time is left on them, or how much time we have left on them. I'm guessing about 5 more minutes. That's kind of what I'm going to go off of here, at least for the back ones, because they started a lot quicker. And with the eggs, what you want to do with them, you want to cool them down extremely quickly. So I have one side of our sink over here cleared off. I'm going to put cool water in the pan when I put them in there, and I'm going to let like just cool water run over them consistently for about 5 minutes or so. It'll cool them down really quickly, they'll harden up, and it makes them easier to peel again that way. It's just another technique to make it where you're not dealing with trying to break off little pieces, because you don't want to be peeling 24 plus eggs that are difficult. It's kind of annoying. Alright, now we're going to start cooking the chicken. Make sure you got it medium-high. Don't want it too high, you'll burn it really quickly. When you're doing multiple things, if you do multiple things like I am, you'll start paying attention to one thing, you'll forget about it, and it'll burn. So medium-high heat. Alright, so I was able to put about half of them in the pan. I'll give it about 3 minutes. I'll flip them over. They'll be done cooking. I'll set them off to the side. I'll add the rest. We'll cook it. So again, I'm going to go back to prepping the salad after I wash my hands. Don't forget about your hard-boiled eggs. Okay, and as you can see over here, we got the chicken cooking. It's looking pretty good. Okay, and that's what we have left to cook. So we're going to go back to prepping our salad for now. Okay. Now remember, it is always smart to have timers going, that way you don't forget about something, different things like that. I love cooking, and I've done it enough times that I can usually remember, or remember quick enough that way I don't burn something. So, but let's go back. So I've got the salad pretty much cut up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Tupperware that I've bought. Okay, and everybody has their own types of lettuce. Like I said, Sarah loves spinach leaf. She doesn't like the artisan, and she doesn't like the cheap heads of lettuce. She likes spinach leaf. I don't care for spinach leaf, so you can use what you want. I'm going to prep mine for me. She can prep hers for her. I'm going to take in there. And usually what I do is like 2 handfuls. That's usually my base measurement. Okay, so I've got the last bit of the chicken cooking. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish prepping our salad bowls over here. Okay, so we're letting the chicken cook. We've got all our meals lined up. You can see here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 dishes laid out here. So that's basically going to be 10 of my lunches. There's more Tupperware and a different type of salad altogether for Sarah that she likes to use. So what I do, instead of putting a hot chicken breast on top of the salad, that'll like kill it and stuff like that, make it all soggy and wilted. I like to chill it down, so I'm going to put the chicken breast in the refrigerator for a minute, well, a few minutes. And while I do that, I'm going to start working on the hard-boiled eggs. So see what I mean? You can kind of comes off as one big shell. Makes it easy. Alright, so here's the hard-boiled eggs. Not all of them wanted to play nice, but for the most part, they came out looking pretty good. Now really all we have is the final prep work, and that's adding a couple eggs. I put 2 eggs in each one of mine. Sarah usually has 1. She's not quite as big of a fan. But we got the eggs in. Now we just need to add the chicken. Ching. Ching. And so, as you can see, you've got perfect lunches laid out for the entire week.